I'm Michael.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are HC Habitation. Before working with APB, 12 to 14 hour days were kind of the norm, and 7 days a week was pretty much the same thing too. Up early every morning, on site, staying late, getting the paperwork done when it could get done, client meetings whenever it was possible. So a lot of that home time was gone.
His phone would be attached to his hand when we were on vacation. So it really wasn't a vacation for him and for me either, because I was stressing out about him not being on vacation.
Basically, I'd always be waiting for the next call to come in so I could answer my phone right away. And okay, you want to have a meeting anytime? Well, I'm available, let's go. So that was kind of where we were at before finding APB. APB really helped us get aligned with what our goals were. And we've been able to grow up more of a business since then. We've been able to remove ourselves from lots of aspects of the business and let team members that actually excel at those positions do that work instead of us just kind of trying to get through it or get it done. We have been able to grow our team. That's given me personal time back at home.
With implementing an admin, a lot of the redundant things of paperwork that just aren't in the marketing spectrum, I'm able to get away from that.
We're able to focus on the roles that we actually really enjoy instead of just the ones that kind of need to be done.
Yeah.
Thanks to Clint, our coach at APB, we were able to increase our margins from 13 to 26% in 2 years. Before we had started with APB, we just went with a standard markup of 15% on jobs and then just kind of hope for the best at the end. Whereas now we can be doing markups of over 30%, and even at the end of the jobs, we're seeing some gross profit margins over that number as well. If we look back to what our goals were a few years ago or even a few quarters ago, we've achieved a lot of those so far without even realizing the progress that we've made to achieve them. So that's pretty cool. The biggest thing is quality over quantity. Another thing is, I'd say community. Being able to hear from different builders, with the monthly masterminds, and you can learn a lot from other people that are in the same situation, even if it's not in the same area or the exact same thing. So that's pretty interesting for us as well with the APB. So I think existing members should really join up for the business coaching, because that's where you're gonna get your true accountability. If you're a self-starter, you can only go so far on your own, but having somebody outside of your organization that can really drive you forward, I think is really, it's the most important part. That's what has made the biggest difference for sure. I definitely recommend APB to other builders. It's something that'll help your business get to the level that you want it to be at.